Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am doing this video to pretty much, well, first of all, I'm on my way to the garden. Let me make my garden plot to get some stuff taken care of. Today is Monday, Martin Luther King Day, and I have the day off for work. I've been enjoying a nice 4-day weekend. Now that we are at the last day literally of my 4-day weekend, I am going to go ahead and spend some time at the garden. I don't own it, but I have a community garden plot. This is my 3rd year at this community garden. Every year that I've grown at this garden, I've always doubled my plot. So first year I started off with the 10 by 10, and I grew as much stuff as I possibly could, mostly peppers. And what else did I do? My first year I did peppers, tomatoes. I did a test planting of garlic just to see how it would do in the Pacific Northwest. It did okay. I came out with like little small bulbs. I think I did use them. I think the handful of garlic that I did get, I did end up chopping it down. Well, not chopping it down. I did end up putting it in a blender, blended it up, put it in the freezer, so I'm able to have it for like whenever I needed it. That was my first year. My second year, I don't think I grew garlic, but my first year I did it in like February. I put my garlic in the ground in like February, but that's why they came out so small. But yeah, my second year I didn't grow any garlic just because by the time I thought about it, it was just too late. And this is my 3rd year. In my 3rd year, I guess I quadrupled the size of the garlic that I had from the first year. First year, I literally just planted garlic that came from the grocery store, and I'm like, okay, let's go ahead and test it out and see. But yeah, that's what happened. But this year, my garlic is a lot better than what I did my first year. And then also, I also had to move my garlic from my 2nd year plot to my now current 3rd year plot. I did record a video of it, but somehow the video came out upside down, and then the microphone wasn't working after I looked at it, so I was just like, okay, I'm gonna scratch it. But yeah, that video would explain a lot of stuff that I'm about to explain now. But I did realize, hey, you need a video introducing yourself, letting them know where you're at and what, blah, 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 blah. So this is that video. So it normally takes me about 15 minutes to get to my community garden from where I live. If you don't know, I do live in Portland, Oregon. I live downtown Portland. So hence the name of my channel. I am hoping to leave the city and hopefully one day finding land, homestead type area, somewhere to live that also has land, or even if it's, half an acre with a house. But my goal is to go from the city of Portland to the pastures. And it looked like this person isn't gonna let me over. Neither is this person. Will this truck let me over? Yes, thank you, truck. But yeah, that's the goal. And my goal this year is to take the next year, so from now to January 1st, to see what I got to do in order to make that happen. Let me back up. So yeah, that's the whole plan of this channel, just to show you not only what I like to do, what I enjoy, and hopefully educate some people out there, but then also be able to show the progress from me being an urban homesteader to being a in the wild homesteader. I don't want to be off the grid because I do like the convenience of having water and having electricity. I know there's other ways to get that done while being off the grid, but honestly though, my brain can't fathom it. In addition to having pasture, I am also hoping to own horses, cows, cattle, pigs, chickens, turkeys, you name it, alongside with a huge garden or whatever you want to call it, to hopefully one day start selling stuff to people in the area. I got that idea from my first time. I just realized I am rambling and I am far from the topic where I started off from. So I'm going to go back to that real quick after I just explain my goal for the next year. So my goal is to go from being an urban homesteader to hopefully one day living in a pasture with land, animals, and all that jazz. And I pretty much just want to take you guys along with me as I do this. I also do side gigs as well, so I do like Instacart, Grubhub, and all that jazz, just to make ends meet. You all know it's early 2026. We know how life is right now. 3 years ago, I would never had imagined like life would be like this. You know, just life is a mess right now for a lot of us. Cost of food and housing, yada yada yada. Wow. But that, you know, that's that. I'm gonna stop talking about that because it's gonna get me started. Let's go back to the topic that I was speaking about before I changed the subject from garlic to my goals or whatever the case may be. But my first year, I started off with a 10 by 10 garden plot, which I'll be able to show you where I'm going now. And then after that, my next year, it was a 10 by 20 foot garden plot that I was able to obtain. And now this is my third year. And of course, my third year, my plot has doubled. That was my goal from year one, to be able to double my plot size year after year. With this year being my third year, I am happy to say I am able to do that. But I believe this is the biggest size garden plot I'm able to get, just because it's just one square garden. So yeah, I mean, there's not, you can't get any bigger than that without taking over 2 plots. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be my final year doubling my garden size. So yeah, that's that. I just have to stick with what I got until I get a better option. Hopefully that means being able to grow in my own land. But yeah, this is my third year growing at this garden. It's a community garden that is given by the city of Portland. Thankfully, Portland has some amazing programs to keep people in that type of, you know, I don't want to say it's like solely to keep people in that homesteading life, but it definitely helps. So thank God Portland has that as an option, and best believe I'm gonna take it up. So that's it in regards to my garden plot and where I got. So who am I? It's pretty much the next thing on my list to go over. I don't have a list per se, but I did, you know, have a mental agenda in regards to what I want to accomplish in this video. And the next thing is introducing myself and letting you all know who I am. My name is Will. William is my legal name, but I go by Will. I am going to be in my mid-30s. Come April, I'll be 35. I have no kids. I have a husky who's not with me. He's at home. He not allowed at the garden, at least not for now, because he don't know how to act right. And he loves to walk and trample into people's gardens. So he don't come out until everyone's plant is established and he can see physically that there's a plant there and you can't walk over that plant, because if there's a seedling, he don't care. He has stuff on it. I mean, he's a husky. He has a one-track mind, and that is to be happy. And I'm all for it. I just don't want people to be upset with me because I was like, hey, I'd rather choose my dog happiness over your lettuce or whatever the case may be. But that's why he's not here with me. But normally he do come. He'll, you know, chill with me at the garden, but he's not here with me. So he is turning 7 this year. He's a Siberian Husky. And he's my baby. His name is Duke. You'll see him in the videos hopefully soon. But yeah, I need to stop saying I say a lot of filler words as I do it again. If you can't tell, yes, I am part of the alphabet soup. Let's just get it out the way now. I know it's 2026. I feel like I shouldn't be, coming out for say, but just I don't want nobody to be surprised. And in the case it wasn't obvious by now, by the way I talk, yes, I am the G and the alphabets. So that's that. I enjoy rodeos, gardening, walks. I like enjoying going to the beach. I enjoy fishing. Pretty much anything outdoor, camping. Sometimes I enjoy, but I just, I don't know. I enjoy camping with friends. Solo camping isn't my thing, though you may see a video in the future of me doing a solo camping. It's so I can get content and I can grow this channel. But mostly I don't. I'm a people person, but I'm also a people watcher. I don't know. I'm not gonna go into details in regards to that, but I'm just weird. I'm quirky like that. I don't know. What else? What else should I talk about? I enjoy canning as well. Pretty much anything food preserving. Not only food preserving, seed preserving as well. Like this year, I'll be planting some marigolds, zinnias, and corn from the seeds that I gathered last year. So that would be another thing. And then in addition to that, I plan on entering a couple of my crops, my canned foods, and my flowers in the county fair this year. So you'll be able to see me going through that process this year. Also, I want to take you all on an online adventure to where I'm able to show you all the current process I'm doing when it comes to looking for a land, looking for a house, whatever the case may be. Yep. All right, y'all. So here is my current garden plot here. So this whole area where you see the straw is where my current garden is. And then right there where you see that little greenery up until you see that other little greenery without the straw, that's my old plot that I was just talking about, where I double it every year. So it started off just half of this, and then a quarter of this whole plot was mine. So just this little area was mine the first year. The second year was this whole plot. Was this half of the plot, and then this whole year is this whole plot there. But today's goal is to get this old plot there ready for the next person to come in to grow. So I'm gonna stop talking now, and I will go ahead and let this video record while I get that work done. For a second, I forgot I was recording. So let me just go ahead and uh, show you what's going on. So this is where my garlic were before I got the new plot that I have this year, and I dug them up and moved them to my new garden plot. So pretty much I just had to fill that back in with dirt, and I put a little straw in there so that it can get broken down, and then I covered it up just to make sure nothing flies away. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one. There are, of course, a bunch of like little sticks and stuff from last year. I will come back once spring has sprung, and I will remove all that and put it in the pile that we have for that. I just don't want to disturb any of insects, bees, whatever the case may be, that may have some larvae. I did move this pile over one just because I just didn't want it to get mold or anything under those leaves. But yeah, it looks good. I don't see any mold. So I'm done with that for today. Once spring has sprung, I'll go ahead and make it a little bit more tidy for the next person. So this is my current garden from a different angle. Let me go ahead and show you the garlic. All right, please don't get dizzy. All right, so here is my garlic so far that has came up. So I have these here. I guess I can take you off the tripod. Hopefully that wasn't too much. But yeah, I have elephant garlic, just regular garlic. I mean, not regular garlic, but garlic that is not too big. I did have some onion sets, but it looked like they aren't doing so well. Let me get this garlic looking nice again. Yeah, but it looked like they aren't doing too well from being transplanted. So we'll see. Actually, let me just stuff that back in. Hopefully you didn't see that. If you did, that's the garlic, the onions. But as you've probably seen already, I have a lot more onions starting in the house. So, yep. And then I have some more garlic that's like under here. When I moved these garlic out from the last bed, I also planted some more garlic in here, somewhere around here. But I'm pretty sure it hasn't came up just because it hasn't been in there long enough. But yeah, this is the garden I will be working out this year. Here are my stakes and poles from last year. Actually, let's go ahead and get that put up so I can map out where my garden will be. And then you guys can take a look and all right, I'm just gonna adjust you a little bit. Hopefully it's not too much. That way you'll see me, but you won't be able to hear me just because I'll be too far away, and I'm pretty sure there's wind coming in and all that jazz. Come on now. All right, I think this is it. Nope. All right, I think this is it. Or do I want to? I need to. Yeah, there we go. Because I'll be working in this area. This is where my corn will be over here, tomatoes will be there, peppers will be there, peas and cucumbers will be grown along this wall here, lettuce will be grown there, and then across here will be all those snapdragons. So yeah, let me go ahead and stake out everything I just said, and you'll probably see what I mean. All right, you just see me detangle the net that I used last year for um, my peas. Did I grow cucumber on this last year? No, I only did peas on this. Cucumbers I did on another one. But yep, so far this is where I'm at in regards to where I will be mapping out the garden and all that jazz. I'm just back here detangling this mess, which I should have did last year but didn't. So just bear with me. This is going to go along these posts so I can do cucumbers and then sugar snap peas, or super sugar snap peas. If you've seen my seed haul video, which honestly it's not a haul video just because I didn't purchase all of those seeds this year, so it's pretty much what am I growing this year video, but I titled it my seed haul video. But yeah, that you'll know the super sugar, the super sweet snap peas, I don't know, it's something like that. If you guys can't tell, my garden is next to a busy is this a freeway, a street? I don't know. It's a busy road. How about that? It's a busy road, so you hear trucks and U-Hauls and all that jazz. There's a bug that has gotten in my pants. You may have seen me fighting that, but yeah, that happens. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this netting up. I'm gonna adjust you really quickly. Please don't get dizzy. So you can see where I'm about to put this. And it looks like your cricket. Okay, there you are. All right, it appears I only have enough for this part here, so I'm gonna have to go get I don't know, I might take the netting down. This is the third year, and if you probably seen when I was putting it up, it was snapping, so I will most likely I think I'm gonna just get a cow panel. Like, this is my third year. I told myself last year I was gonna get one, but I didn't. So I think this is gonna be the year I go ahead and bite the bullet and just get a cow panel that goes across that whole area. But let me go ahead and give you a tour really quickly in regards to what's going where. So here, where you see these two sticks, all the way down to these two sticks, in between there will be where my snapdragons are. Next to that, where you see this little stack of sacks, all the way down to, like, right next to it should be my onions. So my onions should take up all that spot. Bear with me as I move you. So in this section here, where you see more of the degrading sacks, that's where my herbs will be. And then here in this little area will be where I do my, what did I say? I'm gonna do pumpkin, watermelon, lettuce, squash, and pretty much anything else I can put in. This space right here will be also used for that. Bear with me as I make you dizzy again, as I go to the other end where you see the netting, up until you get to probably where my indeterminate, or yeah, my indeterminate tomato will be. I will be doing peas, and I will also be doing cucumbers. I really want to get some pickles on my shelf this year. And then to bring you around this way would be my corn, indeterminate tomatoes, determinate tomatoes, and then right before the determinate tomatoes, I will be putting some peppers. So that's the whole game plan for my garden this year. And yeah, so come with me along on that journey. I promise you it won't be boring. Hopefully you're not dizzy, but I'm back hopefully at the same spot. Bam, there we are. All right, so I'm gonna do some cleanup. So enjoy the cleanup while I get ready to head out. I'm a little hungry, so I think I'm gonna find me something to eat. What time is it? It's 11:20, so it's about lunchtime. Breakfast was a little cup of coffee, or actually it was a quarts jar of coffee, about half of that. So that was breakfast, and now I am ready to go and get lunch because that wasn't enough for me. I've been trying to eat a little bit better. I've been gaining a lot of weight since Thanksgiving. I love to cook Thanksgiving and Christmas. Sorry, I had a burp. So I love to cook Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, of course, when I'm at home by myself with all that food, I'm gonna eat it. So I ate it. Now I have to deal with the consequences. I'm not quite sure what I will be having for lunch, but I'm going to be on the lookout for that because I do want to grab something before I head home. So I did get two packs of seeds from the local feed and seed store. I got one cucumber that is mildew resistant. Is it mildew? It's not mildew. Powdery mildew resistant. And it said it was prolific. Let me see. So it is called Addis pickle. So I'll be looking into that, just making sure I know how to plant it, when it started, all that jazz. And then I also got some slow bolting cilantro. So I will be doing that again this year. Last year I did cilantro and they never bolted, but I can't remember where I got the seeds from. So in a continuance to my plans, I will be doing cilantro again. I wish I remember which one I had last year, just so that I would know, what seed to buy this year, because I really enjoyed it. My neighbors enjoyed it. Also, my neighbor to my garden plot from last year enjoyed it as well. But yeah, I got some more. It looks like it's from Renee's garden. I shouldn't be looking and driving at the same time, so I promise I won't be doing that again. But yeah, that's that. I think I might have Chipotle for lunch. I can go for a nice little bowl of Chipotle, that is. There's another bowl I can go for, but I got a lot of driving to do, a lot of errands to run, so I won't be doing it until later. Oopsie, if you don't like it, I'm sorry. This channel won't be that type of channel, but just know I do partake at being 350 degrees, aka baked. Anyways, I'm pretty sure I already did an outro for this video, but I think I'm gonna do a different one instead, which will be the one that you're going to watch now. So thank you so much, you all, for watching my video. I'm on my way to Chipotle now, I guess, to go get me some lunch, though it's more like a dinner to me. But I'm gonna go to Chipotle, and then I'm gonna head home, edit this video, and then post it. Hopefully the audio is okay. I don't have my mic with me, so when I go to edit it, either this video will go up and it will be nice, or it won't go up because the audio was crap. So anyways, outro. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I believe I'm at 6 subscribers, so if you're watching this, you are one of the early birds. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any inputs in regards to where I put things in my garden, though I believe I put them in the correct spot, but if you feel like, hey, the corn may be better here, or which I think my corn is in the most optimal place, but just, you know, drop down, leave a comment, let me know. All the products that I use today is local, so I don't have like any of that. The next video you should be seeing after this will be me starting my lettuces, my broccolis, and then also you should see a video of me up-potting my snapdragons. They have sprung. They are up with their little leaves, so you should be seeing the video soon of me up-potting that. So if you want to see how I up-pot my snapdragons, feel free to return, hit that notification bell so that you can make sure that you don't miss that video. And then, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much again, and I hope to see you soon.